There's this feeling I get when I agree to go on a run with my dad. It usually starts with confidence, then slowly I start to ask myself, what did you get yourself into? You see, my dad's fast, like running a marathon in close to 3 hours fast. Here he is finishing the Berlin Marathon. A few months back, I traveled back to California to spend time with family. At some point, I agreed to go on a 10-mile run with my dad. I found myself yet again asking, what did you get yourself into?
All right, it is 5:19. I'm actually feeling surprisingly good. And today my dad is taking me on a 9-mile trail hike outside of Temecula. It's about a 2-hour drive to get out there. I think we're gonna head out right now.
Now, one thing that my parents did a great job of, amongst other things of course, was taking us on adventures. And well, on this drive, I couldn't help but think about some of those great times that we had. But I also couldn't remember the last time just me and my dad went on a trip together. You see, growing up, our house was busy. 2 working parents, 4 overly active boys. We spent a lot of time together, but one-on-one time was limited.
All right, 30 minutes, 20 minutes out, something like that. Taking a little pee-pee break. Keene Camp Summit. Gonna be running at altitude today. That'll be interesting.
As we got closer, I felt nervous. For the run, of course, but also I was somehow nervous to be with my dad. So much time had passed since the last time it was just the 2 of us.
Turn right, then arrive at your destination.
Today we're gonna be running the Devil's Slide Trail. 9-mile run. Just got here, it's a little bit chilly, still early. I think it's like 7:45. Got my sunscreen on. Look at this pack. Pretty sweet, huh? Got the trailhead here. Pretty big mountain up here to the right. Not sure if that's where we're going or not, but it looks cool. Let's do it. It begins.
As a kid, you absolutely idolize your parents. And I still do. Don't get me wrong, my dad is an absolute legend. But our dynamic had changed.
Whew. This is super easy. It's crazy. This is the first break we took in 10 miles. No, it's super hard. Respect the trail runners, my God. Whew.
On this run, it felt like I was spending time with a close friend and less of a parent. No arguing, no trouble, just the 2 of us struggling to make it up this mountain.
I just found these berries, these edible berries.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Snozberries? Who ever heard of a snozberry?
We're getting close. Very close.
Spending time together now as an adult is so different than what I remember as a kid. I think the reason I felt nervous was because it's kind of like we're meeting each other again for the first time.
Final stretch. When you don't get a haircut like me, you have a natural ball cap on. This is a helmet and a hat.
It's so cool to meet my parents again as an adult. We're able to share so many new experiences together.
We are literally running along the edge of a cliff. Let me try to get a high point so you can see what it looks like. Looks like the last segment is straight up. Boy. All right.
I really feel like this run is a great metaphor for what I'm trying to get across. We made it through the difficult parts. In terms of the run, that would have been the climb, of course. But in terms of our relationship, that was growing up. And now that all that hard work is over, we just get to enjoy the view together.
All right. Well, we made it all the way up to the top. It's pretty hardcore, I'm not gonna lie. That was maybe like one of the hardest runs that I've ever done. And we only ran We ran less than 5 miles, but it was all uphill and at altitude. Found this fire lookout. Very cool hike. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. Definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend and come back. It's a good one. All right, now it's time for the fun part, the descent.
As we descended the mountain, I felt this overwhelming joy. Joy that the hard part was over, and joy to be able to share such a rad experience with my dad.